A doula is a woman that supports other women during birth. We support you during your antenatal period, your labour, your birth and also your postpartum period. We are creating a culture within our Western society where women and their partners are supported, their choices are validated, and we give you continuous care without intervention. I became a doula because I had really beautiful support from my husband during my first birth. He really didn't know what he was doing. Neither of us knew what we were in for, but I remember thinking if I didn't have that support, what would my outcome have been? And I knew that I wanted to be able to give back to women and to be able to support them no matter what sort of a labour they had, no matter what support team they already had around them. I didn't even know that there was such a thing as a doula at the time. It wasn't until after I'd had all 4 of my children that I was helping other women in their postpartum period with recovery and the practical side of that somebody actually told me what a doula was, and I knew then that was what I wanted to do. I then went on to study at the Australian Doula College in Melbourne, where we received really comprehensive training in all the different elements and layers that it takes to be a doula. So for me, the most important reason that I became a doula myself was because after I had all 4 of my children, I realised there was a lot more options and choices available to me, and I wanted women to feel supported in those choices, and I wanted women to have positive birthing outcomes. The main difference between a midwife and a doula is that midwives will give medical and clinical care, and as doulas we do not do medical advice or medical examinations. Our duty of care is to you as the birthing mother, as a birthing couple, and we give continuous care from the time that you become pregnant all the way through to postpartum. The childbirth choice classes are to talk through all of the options that you have from the time that you're pregnant all the way through to your postpartum period. So there's heaps of choices that you're going to get asked to make while you are pregnant and while you have your labour and then just shortly after you've given birth. And we talk about all of the different options that you have, what they mean, things about immunisations, screenings, tests, but also, and I guess more importantly, is if you're expecting outcome Z, then how do you go all the way back through to point A to decide that that's going to be the best decision for you to get the outcome that it is that you want. So it really is just a space where we talk through all of the options so that you can be informed, you can be educated, and you can take back the power and the control about the decisions that you're making to get the best positive birthing experience you can have. Why would you pay for a doula? You get tailor-made care, specific to your personal circumstances, to your personal beliefs, whatever your medical circumstances may be. Everything that we do is going to be completely and totally tailor-made for you to look after and support you during this huge transitional time from a woman into a mother. And in the same way that you would pay for an obstetrician or maybe a private midwife with the expectation that you're going to get continuous care, that's exactly what a doula is going to give you. And the continuous care is going to be from the antenatal work that we do, where we come into your home and we talk to you on a really personal level about all of the things that matter, all the way through to postnatal. You're going to get the sort of care that realistically you just can't expect from a medical practitioner. It's just not something that they can give you in today's realistic terms. So I guess that the main reason that you would pay for a doula is because you are going to get the kind of care that you not only want, but that I believe every woman deserves.